Welcome everybody, this is James Hess with Pastor Planet. This is our first video Bible study called Jesus' Salvation Definition and Preaching. And I have to start with Genesis. It starts in Genesis creation, saving us through Noah from the flood, contamination with the flood, and it is filled in Jesus' return in glory. Jesus' saved flock hears his promises and his free gift of salvation in the Beatitudes, in the Sermon on the Mount, in the pages in the Gospels. They read their Bibles and trust in the faithfulness of God. They earnestly want to pray their friends and family into the kingdom. They want the same relationship they have with Jesus to be something that those that they care about and the rest of the world to share in. The body of Christ just cries out for more people, for more souls to be saved, and it's an earnest thing that we all have in the body of Christ. So it's like the creation is fiat ex nihilo. It's out of nothing, and it's a presupposition that's firmly stated by the first words in Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. It predated the maxim from the Greek philosophers, ex nihilo nihilo fit. Out of nothing, nothing comes. For there to be something in existence now, then by necessity, a pure being that is not tied directly to matter and energy that are winding down must have caused it to be and to have its movement. That pure being has to be eternal, and not a created being, and not self-created. It cannot be and cause itself to be at the same time and at the same time. For this, we jump all the way to the consummation of all redemptive history found in the prophecy of first and second advent of the Messiah, Jesus Christ. And that's found in Micah 5, which it foretells the destruction of the final beast from the ocean, the 11th horn of Daniel, what we commonly call the Antichrist. So I made this little graphic. Jesus is acquainted with our grief. He will lift you up, and he will crush the head of the serpent, Satan, and his minions. So this is Micah 5. Now gather thyself in troops, O daughter of troops, he hath laid siege against us. They shall smite the judge of Israel with a rod upon the cheek. That's a very good prophetic word about the smiting of Jesus at the scourging before he was crucified. But thou, Bethlehem Ephratah, though thou be little among the thousands of Judah, yet out of thee shall he come forth unto me that is to be ruler in Israel, whose going forth have been from of old, from everlasting. Therefore he will give them up until the time that she will travail hath brought forth. Then the remnant of his brethren shall return unto the children of Israel. And he shall stand and feed in the strength of the Lord, and the majesty of the name of the Lord is God. And they shall abide, for now shall he be great unto the ends of the earth. And this shall be the peace when the Assyrian shall come into the land, when he shall tread in our palaces. Then shall we raise against him 7 shepherds and 8 principal men, and they shall waste the land of Assyria and the sword, and the land of Nimrod, in the entrances thereof. Thus shall he deliver us from the Assyrian, when he cometh into our land, when he treadeth within our borders. And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people, as the dew from the Lord, as the showers upon the grass, that tarrieth not for man, not waiteth for the sons of men. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles, in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who, if he go through, both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver. Thine hand shall be lifted up upon thine adversaries, and all thine enemies shall be cut off. Glory be to God, as I read this. And it shall come to pass in that day, said the Lord, that I will cut off thy horses out of the midst of thee, and I will destroy thy chariots, and I will cut off the cities of thy land, and throw down all thy strongholds. And I will cut off witchcrafts out of thine hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers. Thy graven images also will I cut off, and thy standing images out of the midst of thee. And thou shalt no more worship the work of thine hands. And I will pluck up the groves out of the midst of thee, so I will destroy the cities, and I will execute vengeance in anger and fury. And we see that in John